They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big... On first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
And the defense is kind of smiled about it.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. They'll open with the read option to the right. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
And the Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Oakland. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Got a man. It's Brown. Lowers those pads. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Running inside. It's Pryor. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Jones wants to throw it. Looking for an open area to his left. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Breaks a tackle. He smashes his way through again. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Might have a chance. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
And they tacked on the extra point. Just one of those mistakes that can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense in press coverage. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Jones to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Got room on the return. Ripping through the defense. He's run out of bounds after the pick. Clock shows 0, and that's how we'll end the first half. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Jackson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Wildcats have taken it inside the 20.
Booster, booster. Ready, go.
Johnson looking to throw. Got it. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Keeps looking downfield. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Push forward on the sneak. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
Ready, go. Ready, go.
The play action fake. Still looking on the move. Touchdown Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And the point after is good. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the grab. It's Manning. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
He wants to throw it again. Buys a little extra time. Got the first down himself. Turning it on. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
Yeah, and this is exactly what happens when you don't keep a fast quarterback in the pocket. Man, you got to keep him inside that tackle box. Don't let him dance. Don't rush upfield. A lot of times that's the responsibility of the defensive lineman, because now you see, now the linebackers, the secondary, everybody's chasing him, and he has the ability to go to the house, to make the big plays. That dude's got some jets.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Jones wants to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. It's complete to the right, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get.
Converts on fourth down, still going. Finds a crease at the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Florida.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on second down. Fires left. He makes the catch. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Timeout taken here. Second one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Keeps it and gets the first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Wide 53. Wide 53.
He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the Gators will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. Ripped past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Moving out to the right. On the run, fires downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language, but calling for the football, got to make plays, man. That's how you get more balls thrown your direction.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the fourth down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
It's complete.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he puts through the extra point. Here he comes with the return. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. He wants to take the top off. He's got it for a big play. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Jones to throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Well, if you've just tuned into this one and you're wondering why this team is losing, look no further than the turnovers. 3 picks, they've lost 2 fumbles, and that's been the story of this one. You're just not going to win a lot of games, guys, when you turn it over 5 times. This has been a nightmare performance for the offense.
And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. He'll get rid of it. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He's got him in the flat. Touchdown, Wildcats! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Defense not showing press coverage. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Throws to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They'll chase him out of bounds after that play, mark it at the 16-yard line. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they swarm him under.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Takes the easy one to the back. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage?
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I love the idea by the offense here on 3rd down close to the goal line, trying to get one of their best playmakers in space with the push pass. But I love the defense, understanding where the ball is, great eye discipline. They rally to it, and they get the TFL now setting up 4th down.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Jones wants to throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's incompletion, they lost yardage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Here's a give to ball. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping.
Oh, a lot of space. The 40, inside the 30, inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
And a nice touchdown.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll throw it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback extends the play. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the left. Brent, look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Rides the option, he keeps it. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Johnson looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Trying to get away. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the end zone. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. It's really the most common